Hey friends, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Victoria. This is Fortuna Cucina, and it's almost 4 o'clock. Okay, so we got to be really real here because that's how I am. At 4 o'clock, you tend to make or break decisions with your dinner. Either you're gonna make a good choice and you need to hustle and figure out what you're gonna do for dinner, or you're making a bad choice. So I knew at about 3:30, I go, oh crap, I'm upstairs. I need to run downstairs, figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. That's what I'm doing these days because I'm trying to stick to a budget and trying to be more minimalist. We're getting ready for a move in a couple months, and so I want my pantry to be as lean as possible for the move. Anyway, getting back to dinner. Like, what the heck are we gonna do about dinner? I looked in my pantry. Now, what do I have? I looked in my freezer. I have no chicken. I have no whole chicken, no chicken breast, and I don't want to go to the store, and I just need to get scrappy. Okay, so this is where like we have to have our thinking caps on. You know what I did find in my freezer? This is from Cook's Venture, and I'll see if I can find you a link. I really like their chicken. Their pork is really good. And this is just ground pork. Friends, tonight we were fancy schmancy and we were making a bolognese. So for all of my friends who have no idea what a bolognese is, it's one of the most fantastic Italian sauces that you can ever have with your pasta. It's a tomato sauce, but it has pork. I'm using, this is my homegirl, Martha Stewart. It's her recipe, but we're gonna do some things different. It calls for a small onion. I have an onion. Calls for a medium carrot. I don't happen to have any fresh carrots on hand, so this is gonna come in really handy. So we need a carrot. I like to add more than one, if we're being honest here. So, and it says celery stalk. I also have dehydrated celery. 2 pounds of pork. Okay, I need to take the other pound of pork out. 1/4 cup tomato paste. I like to use tomato sauce instead of tomato paste. 1 cup dry white wine. I don't have that. We're going to use chicken stock instead. 1 1/4 cups whole milk. My stomach does not agree and says no. Okay, so we're not going to add the whole milk. And can of tomato sauce, chicken broth, bay leaf, thyme, salt, penne, rigatoni, whatever you have. So and this is how I cook. Okay, so take Martha's recipe. This is all lovely, Martha. We don't have all this in the kitchen this evening. So I have done this many times. The recipe turns out just as well, okay? I'm gonna take what I have and do as best as I can to recreate this recipe, but it's not gonna end up to be 100% the same. So, bolognese, we're starting with the 2 pounds of pork, which I do have, and we're having pasta. If I were you and you're like, Victoria, I am the drive-through queen, or I've been doing takeout or Grubhub a lot, friends, okay, first of all, I found that restaurants, their service and their food quality is subpar lately, and I like to eat well. So let's just think about that, and we're gonna learn a few things in the kitchen. We don't have to become like some amazing chef, like you have to become Emerald, but we're just gonna learn some skills, and this is gonna save you money. It's gonna save you time. You're gonna enjoy what you're eating. What you're eating is gonna be better for you. So let's do it. This is my advice with a pasta sauce, any pasta sauce whatsoever. Low and slow is your friend. If you think you're gonna make a quick pasta sauce. Now you can do it in 30 minutes. You can do a quick marinara in 30 minutes. But is it as good as the marinara in an hour? No, because all the flavors need to meld together. Once all the flavors get happy, that's when you get a really amazing meal. Let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. I'm gonna get the pork out. Remember, if it is frozen solid, you can just put it in the pan. However, you can also put it in a bowl of cold water. The package is sealed and everything, and it will defrost quicker that way. So we're gonna get our pork defrosted, and then I'll show you how we're gonna make the sauce. It's gonna be easy peasy. I don't even have any Parmesan cheese tonight. Oh no, maybe I do. but you don't need it. Okay, you don't need it. We're just using what we have. This is just like a use it what you have kind of meal, and it's gonna be lovely. Okay, stick with me. So here's our sauce. Doesn't this look glorious? Okay, it's very thick. That is how a bolognese should look. It's boiled down quite a bit. And then we have our pasta here. We have a mezzi rigatoni. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna give this another stir or so. And if you have Parmesan cheese, this is a great time to go ahead and grate that. And if you don't, that's cool too. And that's dinner for tonight. I hope you appreciate how quick and easy this can be. This was a little bit of an effort. I mean, how many people have ground pork in their freezer? If you don't, you should get some. But I think this is a great example of how to use what you already have. Like, we don't have to go out and get a bunch of stuff every night in order to have a lovely meal. So I made a loaf of bread today. Maybe I can convince my 12-year-old to make what he calls cheesy bread, which has some Parmesan cheese on top. Maybe he'll make some of that with dinner. And yeah, that's it. A really simple dinner for us. So comment below, tell me, what do you think the bolognese? Tell me, did you try it? Tell me what your go-to is for a lovely homemade dinner at home, and you don't have to do the drive-through or anything else. Okay guys, take care. I will see you soon.